Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy. What a showing today, huh? Not good enough, not by a long shot. Milan shows up to Saudi Arabia just to participate because they could not pull themselves together to even make a showing today. Oh my God. Despicable, ladies and gentlemen. Despicable. I'm unhappy. I have a lot of thoughts, and I'm not going to lie. I'm by myself today. No Geo. That's why I'm coming early. Right after the game is hot. It's fresh in the mind. Hot like a fucking piece of bread coming out the oven. God damn it. Let's go.
Milan Weekly Podcast presents Milan Coast to Coast with your host, Gio and Fabio.
Benvenuti nella casa della...
Let's bring myself in. What up, everybody? It's me, Fabio. I'm live here today by myself. Everybody in the chat, what's going on? Hope you're all having a good day. The chats are open. Send any messages, any thoughts you have. I got to get right into it, man. And for a tournament that we won last year, this is, again, tournament. That's a stretch of saying, again, you go to Saudi Arabia, you're there because you're the runner-up for the Coppa Italia. All right, I don't particularly love that to start with, but you can build momentum with this particular game. That's my idea. Go out there, play well, keep building momentum for the season. That's clearly been your objective from the jump. Allegri said that. We won't even talk Scudetto. We don't want to mention that until later in the year. So, okay, fair enough. But from what I saw today, again, it starts to give me those same vibes, guys. And I don't know if anybody else out there feels the same way. But I want to believe, I want to think we're taking the step in the right direction. But again, when we were just showing up to these tournaments, playing these games, playing a rotation of players, which again, the majority of them are strikers. Let's not lie, with the exception of 2 or 3 guys. It's really sad to see again to be brought out into the forefront that again management and the rest of the team has not put us in a position to compete really heavily in any front. I want to say we can compete for the Scudetto, but let's be honest. Every time we have a minor little injury scare, we have trouble. Now, we don't seem to be able to handle our business against these smaller clumps. We win against, Napoli in the league. We beat Inter. We beat Roma. Okay. But we're losing and tying to teams that we shouldn't be to. And every time we have a chance to at least say, hey, look, we look pretty good if let's just beat this team, move on to the next round, at least defend our Supercoppa, right? I don't want to go crazy. But Jesus Christ, it's been terrible. No Coppa Italia, no Super Cup. So, again, I'm not saying I would have been completely disappointed in this loss no matter what. But the way in which we played and the lack of chances that are able to get finished by the people we have makes me start to sit back and say, okay, maybe I need to evaluate the summer transfer window as much as we did the January transfer window. That was an utter failure. And I'm starting to believe, you know what? The summer one was just as bad. I would say only one person that we picked up this summer has been decent, and that's been Rabiot. And Rabiot is clearly, we bought him because of Allegri, and Modric. Those are the only 2, right? I don't know if Jashari is the real deal or if he's another bust from Club Brugge. Is it always too much to come to Milan from Club Brugge? Is that a step too far all the time? And look, there's some good stuff here. Let me read this. We totally played like shit. We might not make top 4 if we don't get players in January. Our young players are not talented players. We need talent. Imagine no goal, no shot on target today. Well, I mean, no goal, no target on target today. Listen, I mean, it's just disappointing. Nkunku, what was it? Shove Nkunku in a suitcase and leave him outside Ronaldo's house to be his caretaker. Nkunku was a terrible buy. Terrible buy. For the price, unbelievable that this guy really doesn't provide anything. And then it goes back to, what's the planning here, guys? Did management know that Nkunku is not the right type of player for the way Allegri wants to play? It's just baffling. It's baffling that we have to sit here and watch now because of injury and not purchasing enough people up front. We're going to play with 15, 16 guys. Oh, wow, 15, 16 guys. As soon as 2 or 3 go down, we have nobody. Nobody. Because of no Leao and no Jimenez, it's like we have no fucking forwards at all. And we have no proper number 9. How many times are we going to have to hear that over and over and over again? Are they going to go buy one guy? That was an option in the summer, and we decided, no, let him go to the Premier League. Now he's not doing anything there, so let's bring him here. These are the kind of things that really bother me, man. And we're talking top 4. In top 4, right? Is that the goal? Because for me, that's not the goal. Top 4 can never be the goal, right? What's up, Levan? Levan Yusuf. For me, top 4 is not a goal. The goal is to fight for a championship. And right now, we're in that position, at least. But if you think about that too long, I'm telling you, bro, you're going to start to say, we're constantly fucking that up. Because we should be points ahead. Points ahead. And we're a point behind Inter. It's just crazy. Crazy how much points we've dropped there. Now we've dropped 2 other competitions. Now, I could deal with the Supercoppa getting bounced. But the way we got bounced, that's my issue. All right? Even losing to Lazio the way we did and losing the Coppa Italia, that was poor. Very poor. I was very upset after that. I know people don't give a shit about the Coppa Italia, but, God forbid we see a Coppa Italia one time in the next 10, 15 years. It's been 20 plus since the last one. It's very disappointing. You're disappointed. We fucked it up. We fucked it up bad because we had chances. Nkunku had a great chance, 3-on-2. Maybe it's Salamanca's fault. Salamanca, you shouldn't even passed it to him. You should have been looking Pulisic the whole time. Absolutely. I cared about Coppa Italia way more than the Super Cup. But I do care that you show up to a tournament like this. You waste the time to fly there, and you don't even put in a good performance. Now, I'm going to go through the players, but I want to just touch about this. Listen, I know they have a signed deal with Saudi Arabia to play over there till 2029. Okay, fine. But the atmosphere is utter dog shit. I'm sorry. With the exception of the one guy who kept yelling, Forza Milan. That's it. Over and over. I wish somebody told him the second line so we could have at least got a little bit more. And a heavily pro Milan fan base. All I wonder is anybody going to be at the final of Milan Sunday game? That's all I wonder. Exactly. That's all I wonder. And for the Super Cup, no, I'm not going to advocate, hey, come play in New York or North America, whatever. But why not leave these sort of games in Italy? Leave it there. Atmosphere was dreadful. Forza Milan guy included. Because as you were watching the feed here, that's all you heard over and over and over. It was, and then the constant cheering anytime Modric even touched the ball. Great. Listen, I would just say, it's not losing the Super Cup. It's not even getting bounced after the first game. It's just, again, we're in a lull. December's been a really poor month. So, to me, I think we really need to reevaluate where we are as a club. Because if they don't go out there and really buy people, this is going to be a real sticky situation toward the end of the year. I really don't know if we have enough. I think we'll be able to stay in 4th place because with what we've had, we're starting to build a little bit of gap from where we are to where 5th currently is. But that can all change. But honestly, I just want to see them have an opportunity to really do something in the January window. All right. Well, listen. I'm sorry listen. I'm going to complain because if you had to watch that, that was terrible. That was terrible. Honestly, that was a really bad experience to sit down and watch. Now, maybe if my team would have played better, I wouldn't have cared. But honestly, that was awful. Awful. Sorry, I had to pause. My wife was calling. I apologize, guys. Listen, so I just want to say it's hard to say anybody was like a top today. I thought everybody was pretty fucking poor. Honestly, I thought everybody was fairly poor. Let me just kind of go through. Worst of the worst, though, if we're gonna go flop action. Oh my God! Today Mike was terrible, guys. Mike was not good. Even from the jump when he kind of fumbled that one corner kick. He's lucky that didn't turn into anything bad. It was just terrible from Mike today. I mean, got his hand on, I believe, both balls today, if I remember correctly, and couldn't steer either one of them away. I know Holland shot Holland, whatever the fuck his name is. All right, fucking jerk off that didn't want to come to us and seemed like he made the right choice. God forbid we would have had a number 9 out there. But the winter fought this schifo. All right, I'm sick of this guy. I don't want to see him. This is the poor Calva. This is what I'm talking about. Again, Milan, what kind of people are you bringing in? This kid is a bum. He's a bum. He doesn't even deserve to be the 4th string guy. He is not good. We need to bring in guys that are going to push our fucking starters. This kid will not. And how much money do we spend? 15, 20, 25 million on this kid? Why? He was not Genoa's best defender last year. He left Juve. Juve knew this kid was a bum. They had to get rid of him. This kid is not good. I'm sorry. Pavlovic, okay, yeah. I mean, again, Pavlovic does so many things that just like baffle you sometimes, but then he's trying to push forward, do something. You know, Estupiñán, nothing to write home, bro. Nothing to write home about. Definitely not good enough to even make a dent into making anybody think Bartesaghi should give up the spot for you. I mean, look, every time I see Estupiñán, it looks like he constantly wants to pass it backwards. That's fucking infuriating, bro. Can you do something? Like, do you want to play just like a center back? I mean, what the fuck are you doing? Pass the ball forward. Make some runs. Make something happen. God damn it. Can we get a guy who can play with both left and right feet? Is that fucking impossible? Because this guy is constantly passing it back with his left. Pass it back. Pass it back. Oh, my God. It's fucking infuriating, man. I don't think that was a good purchase. Loftus-Cheek, not terrible. Again, not a great game from Salamakis. I don't know what's going on with Salamakis. He's hitting a dip a little bit. I'm happy he re-signed, and he's been a good player most of the year, but he's having a bit of a dip, and it's probably because there's nobody to push him. Atakame, come on, give me a fucking break here. Who are we signing? Nkunku is the worst player of the game. He's just selfish. He can't hold up play. He doesn't get himself involved. He's not like going out there saying, fuck this shit. I'm not going to sit up front. I can't get the ball. They got 2-3 fucking guys that tower over me. I'm not getting the fucking ball. I can't hold it up. Let me go get the ball on my foot and do something and make some plays, make some runs, make some passes. Do fucking something. We're not getting anything out of it. It's just been terrible, bro. And Pulisic, Pulisic, they just kept him out of the game. Even when he got the ball, he had to pass it immediately away. Nothing, isn't Nkunku supposed to have a good? I don't know, man. Nkunku is weak, bro. He can't hold the ball. He's trash. He's supposed to be good, but he is not. 40 mil for him? Hell no. That's some fucking voodoo shit, bro. That is something like maybe we owed them a favor. We owed them some money for another sale, and they're trying to get us back. I don't know. It just wasn't good. It was not good. To me, I see most of these guys, again, Rabiot didn't have a great game today. Very sloppy. Lucky, again, I don't even understand why he got his yellow when he got it. Because, like, that wasn't a foul. That wasn't a foul. He has, like, countless other fouls that he possibly could have gave him a yellow. But the yellow that they gave him, he steals the ball and doesn't even touch the guy. This referee was really poor. Honestly, overall, the whole game, the whole experience, this Super Cup, being a Milan fan was extremely poor from the front down. Again, Allegri, did you want to throw in the towel on this tournament? Did you not care about these 2 games that you could have won that could have made, again, funded your entire, they said that on the broadcast. These 2 games could fund like the entire transfer window, and they bow out after the first game. Great. So what does that mean? Are we buying we're going to the dollar store looking for a striker on the bargain bin? Oh my God. Yeah, exactly. What was the favor Chelsea wanted for us to agree to Nkunku? Terrible. Send the ref to Division B. Fuck it. Send them to Division C. It was just terrible. Terrible. Teams can just man mark Leao and Pulisic when there isn't someone creative to build up play like Modric. Jashari. I mean, it's early, bro. I know you're still a few games back from an injury, but you haven't really done anything for me to see anything. That's why I say I go back. All right, Modric came, but Modric is class, bro. If Modric shows up to your fucking doorstep, or you can convince him to come to your team, he's going to do what he does. He's going to do what he does, but he's at the end of his career. But you go out and you trying to pluck, a good talent from somewhere else. We need a striker. We need another center back. We need more players that are diamonds in the rough. All right, go out there and find a quality right back, a quality right wing back, a quality fucking left wing back. I'm sorry, Stupion is really testing my patience here, including like Salamakis. What are we doing with him when he struggles? Do we have anybody behind? Is Atakame the answer to push him? I don't know. I don't fucking know. Are we playing smart by playing 3-5-2? I don't think so. These are all questions from Allegri. Again, Allegri's done great since he's been here. But we really, Allegri, you couldn't get these guys to buy you a proper striker? I don't understand why you bought Nkunku. Where is the striker? There's no way you think De Winter is worth 20 million. This is just pathetic. Pathetic. And when I look at all this, look, if we go back, we win the Scudetto after this, fine. We won't give a shit about this, right? We won't care about exiting Coppa Italia either. But the things that I'm seeing right now just upset me to the point where I want to build winning habits. I want to see good things happening week in, week out. It seems like we're regressing a little bit right now. And I don't know if Furlani's the biggest problem. To me, I think if Furlani is hamstringing them from buying more players, then we got to get rid of this guy. He's got to go. Somehow, somebody's got to fire him, do something. And you know what? If Tade has ideas and wants to buy certain players is getting hamstrung, that's some bullshit. Then we're still exactly where we were. Yeah, live on yourself. We all do. We all do. I want to see Milan win something this year. Me too, man. I know I'm asking too much. I'm asking too much for this team to be fucking functional, right? I'm asking too much to be a functional club that has some sort of goal out there. And the goal should always be we fight for the championship, not top 4. I don't want to hear the words, we want to be top 4. No, I want to hear we are fighting for the Scudetto week in, week out, every year. That is the goal. The moment I hear, well, at least we're still top 4 right now, I say, fuck you, get him out of here, because that's mediocre shit. That is a participation trophy. You want to just participate in the Champions League. You want to have no fucking plan to actually win it. I'm sorry. That is an embarrassment. And right now, this outcome, this is embarrassing because you didn't even show up. Napoli showed we're the champions. We're moving on. You were the runner-up for a fucking cup. You couldn't win. Get the fuck out of here. Send us home. Now, good. Now I have a weekend with no fucking soccer for Milan to worry about. I got to wait until next Sunday to wake up at 6:30 in the fucking morning. Shout out to all the people out there that are watching Australia and all these other different time zones that have to wake up at ungodly hours to watch this fucking team be mediocre. That's what Milan fucking gives us. That's what pisses me off the most. Now, next game, oh my God, I don't even remember who the hell it is. Who's our next game on Sunday? Not this Sunday, next Sunday. I'll take a look. I don't remember at the second. I'm sure somebody will know. Who's our next game? These bastards. Calgary? No, Verona. Verona is our next game. All right, Verona. That's nice. That's another team we'll struggle against. Unbelievable. Verona is our final game of 2025. Well, I say this, guys. Look, Milan's making you unhappy. Milan's making me unhappy. That's just what happens sometimes, right? They always lose the game right before Christmas. For some reason, that's always like a boogie game for them. But I just want to say, we got a special video dropping in the next couple of days. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not already. It's going to be a full Christmas show, a holiday special. It's going to be littered with a few different videos, all different games, all different people. Of course, Vinny and Steve are in it. Gio will be making an appearance. Hosted by me and Terry. You don't want to miss it. Make sure you check out the videos. They're going to be coming out in the next couple of days. And it's really a good time. It's a good watch. Very fun. And we put a lot of time into it. So we hope everybody out there really enjoys their holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. The whole nine to everybody. Whatever holiday you're celebrating right now. And I hope you guys have a healthy, happy end to this wonderful 2025. 2026 hopefully brings better. You know, honestly, hopefully so much better. But guys, look, I'm not going to take too much time up, but I just want to tell you guys, look, we have one more game left of this year, right? And then 2026 starts, and here we go again. But I want to see a January that has clear ideas, bring into great players, all right? And maybe one or two diamonds in the rough, fine. But can I get one or two guys that are going to be difference makers? One in the back, one in the front. That's what I need. Hey, yo, that's what she said. All right? That's what we need. I need a striker and I need a center back and probably one or two other guys. Go get me two strikers. Santa, put two in the sack for your boy. Bring it over here. We need two strikers. Don't let me down. Guys, very important. Again, like I mentioned, if you haven't already, do me a solid. Please subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Smash the like button. Write a comment if you're, for some reason, watching this later. And follow us on all of our audio platforms. And become a Patreon. Become a Patreon so you can help support the channel. It's very important. We appreciate it heavily. And that's it. This pretty much the last one, man. I don't know if I'm going to be doing too many other coast-to-coast with little games. But check out the holiday special dropping soon, guys. Ovunque and sempre. Forza Milan.